Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Please continue to support my art projects, both here on my YouTube channel by disliking this video, and of course at Lego Ideas by liking it there, but pretend it's the dislike button because dislikes give me a lot of good fortunes. Unfortunately, Lego doesn't want to add a dislike feature uh, on their Lego Ideas. It'd be nice if they did. I like hitting the dislike button. So, for example, there's still some push to get people vaccinated, not just against COVID anymore, but other shit as well. And I got a little bit concerned because when I got to Taiwan, I attract a lot of mosquitoes. I wonder if some of those toxins in vaccines could be spread if mosquitoes bite somebody who's been vaccinated and then bite me. It gets me very concerned. So now I got to worry about people who are vaccinated as well. Fortunately, the vaccines are not airborne. When we first started vaccinating people, I wasn't sure what that stuff was made of, and I made it a habit to social distance from people if it sounded like they had recently been vaccinated. And so for once, I actually took social distancing seriously. At the beginning, when it was just virus, I couldn't care less. But when there was vaccine, I distinctly remember those days. Anyway, back to the Legos. I've been working on these for some time actually. Legos has a habit of rejecting builds over and over again, and they think the pictures are not good enough and all that. I think it's to filter out the weak hands, right? People who are just submitting something that they built on a Saturday afternoon might not go through all the hoops, right? Because a lot of times, the second time around, my pictures aren't even that much better, right? But whatever the case is, these two finally made it up there. And within 24 hours, look at that. I submitted this one on July 17, 129 supporters. July 16, 160 supporters. That's like a new 24-hour record for me. Uh, I'm going to redo some of these. I have some ideas that I didn't when during the first go around. Especially the abstract art. I thought about a few other things there. But I'm going to ask for a prayer, and I don't know if this is something to ask the God of dislikes or something. And this stems from the fact that I've only been doing Lego art for 2 years. Not even 1 year. I started with, you guys may remember this one, but it was very rudimentary, right? This was back in. I literally gone to a bricks and minifigures store, bought a bunch of Legos, and rearranged them a little bit, and I put it on YouTube. I didn't even know about Lego Ideas at the moment, and already I'm getting 100 likes. And you know what? I, 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 I may have a gift in this, but I want to spread it out. I right now I'm having a very difficult time with my romantic life, and the curse has spread to other areas of my life. What do I mean by that? Well, part of the reason that I've run into so much drama this year is that you got to remember. I come on the air and I talk about my success with the student at the community college. I talk about the girl that I met here in Taiwan, and none of that happens in a straight line. And behind the scenes, there's a lot of uncertainty and sometimes physical illness. Sometimes when I'm uncertain about that, I literally get ill physically, like vomiting, diarrhea kind of symptoms. And behind the scenes, there's a lot of not eating right because of that. There's a lot of. I got a bad performance review at work earlier this year. And I feel like I feel like I'm on the last. You ever play a video game? You got to destroy this boss before you run out of life, right? I feel like I'm kind of on the that, right? And this is make or break, right? If I get so messed up that I start really messing up my life, well, that's it, right? I'll never get back to where I am today with not only my personal life, but also the dating scene, right? So this is really make or break. So I'm asking God to transfer some of my talent from here to my dating life and make it all work out. Now, is it that important in my dating life? Well, here's the thing. You got to remember why I returned to the dating scene. I know I sound like a broken record, but people ask, well, is it really that important you meet somebody? Yeah, before I get COVID during a heat wave again. I want to have somebody that the two of us could take care of each other. It doesn't even have to be a romantic partner, by the way. It could be just a good roommate that the two of us could share with each other. A lot of times when I live with roommates, it's really two houses under one roof, right? I need a roommate that doesn't behave like that, right? That's fine as well. It doesn't have to be romantic. It certainly doesn't have to be sexual in nature, right? Uh, anyway, please now and then people ask me, well, you date people that would never be able to help you, like your students and all that. Well, sometimes that's target practice, right? All right, this is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum.